Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be playing an element themed deck based on the periodic table. So we have all the cards that represent elements there. The skeleton barrel is there for helium, because you have helium in the balloons that make it float. Golden Knight is there for gold. Freeze is there for nitrogen, because liquid nitrogen is used to freeze things, to cool things. We have hydrogen, because it's a very lightweight, very small, but also very flammable gas. Then we have iron for the cannon, which is probably made of iron. Clone is in there for uranium. It was a little bit of a stretch, but because uranium kind of breaks down and splits into a couple different elements, and because clone essentially splits troops into more than one, I figured it kind of fit. But it was kind of an excuse just to get clone in there, because the clone and skeleton barrel work really well together. Zappies is there for xenon, which is used to kind of create quick bursts of energy. It's also used in the blue headlights you see on the road a lot. And then the skeleton army is there for calcium, because obviously your bones have a lot of calcium in them, so these skeletons have a lot of calcium as well. So that's what we're going to be playing today. And today's message of inspiration, I guess you could call it, is essentially that you don't have to be good at something in order to try it out. I don't know how many people this... Hold on, we might clone this just because he spent a lot... Okay, this is a wonderful matchup. Yeah, Skeleton Army and Skeleton Barrel against Mother Witch. It's not going to be fun. But you essentially don't have to be good at something in order to try it. And I'm not sure how many people this affects, but I know that it affects me. I tend to be a perfectionist, and I tend to kind of be hard on myself if I don't do something perfectly. And a lot of times what this leads to is me not even doing something, because we'll just go for a defensive freeze here. A lot of times I don't even do something because I'm worried that I'm not going to do it perfectly and I'm just going to be disappointed. So that kind of nature of me thinking that I have to be good at something and have to do it perfectly in order to try it just holds you back from doing a lot of things. I know when I was a kid, there were some times where I wouldn't join a sports team or I wouldn't participate in a particular event because I knew that there's people that are faster and people that are stronger than me, and so I just know I'm not gonna be the best at it. I'm gonna end up failing, so why even try, essentially. And it took me a while to realize that you don't have to be good at something in order to try it. You don't have to be good at it. You don't have to do it perfectly. You don't even have to be good. You don't even have to be moderately good. You can be terrible at something and still do it. And this YouTube channel is kind of an example of that, because this isn't something that I'm naturally good at. I'm not someone that can talk just forever. Like even this whole thing which I'm telling to you now has been kind of rehearsed ahead of time, I guess you could say, because I can't just think of things on the fly to say. I can't talk for several minutes without just without thinking. So it's not something that I am good at naturally, and yet I'm still doing it. I'm still I'm definitely not the most exciting creator. A lot of the people that you see kind of getting big, a lot of the big creators are kind of eccentric and exciting to watch in that way, and I'm not that, but yet I'm still making a YouTube video. Okay, that was a misclick. So you don't have to be good at something in order to try it. If it's something that you're curious about, if it's something that you want to do, don't worry about potentially being the worst one there, because even if you are, like, worst case scenario, if you're the worst person at that particular thing, at least you came in last place, at least you failed, and that'll teach you to deal with, the more times you fail, the easier it gets to fail every time. let's just try to clone that. Okay, that was a terrible idea. Even with Clash Royale, I may be a terrible player in this particular instance, but it doesn't mean I can't do it. So, if you're wanting to try something out, if you're just curious for something new, don't worry about trying something that you may be terrible at or that you may not be naturally gifted at, because it'll be good for you regardless. Either you're going to find that you're better at it than you expected, or you like it more than you expected, which is good, or the worst case scenario is that you fail at it, and that still teaches you to embrace failure and be okay with it, because, again, more times you fail, the easier it gets to deal with failure. So that's today's message. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.